her general beating, and that was it. You know, there are some childhood memories that just stays with you, not because they are dramatic, but because you don't understand it at the time until much later in life. This is one of mine. When I was in boarding school, I was a science student. Saturdays were always for general cleaning. If you went to boarding school in Africa, you already understand what that means. Money, piece of work, no excuses. That day I was on medicals, so my work was usually small. On that fateful Saturday, I decided to go to class to study and also to do my assignment. I honestly thought I was doing something good. When I came back to the hostel, the seniors were already waiting for me. They noticed I wasn't there when work was shared. One of them immediately told me to kneel down, and I knelt down. But honestly, not with a good attitude. I was already annoyed. In my mind, I was like, I didn't go and do anything bad. I went to study. After all, that's what I was sent to school to do. They noticed my attitude, and that changed everything. One of them said I was being rude. The other said I deserved to be punished. And before I knew it, somebody just screamed from behind, "Give her a general beating." And that was it. Like 5 of them bounced on me and gave me beating at the same time. It wasn't that intense, but I had a little, I had some bruises on my body. It wasn't extreme, but it hurt. More than the pain, I felt embarrassed. So after that, I just went to take my bag and laid on my bed waiting for the arrival of my dad, because it was a visiting day. I knew my dad was coming to visit. In my head, I had planned everything. I was going to tell him. He was going to report them. He would defend me. He would be angry for me. That's what I expected. The seniors even came to beg me. They were begging, pleading not to tell my dad that they would never do that again. But in my heart, I still wanted my dad to fight for me. When he arrived and I saw him, I just busted into tears. I broke down and I started crying. I told him everything. He checked my body and he said, "You're okay." I said yes. And then he asked me, "But what really happened?" I told him the truth. I told him I went to class instead of participating in the general cleaning. I told him I gave attitude when one of the seniors asked me to kneel. And then he said something that shocked me. He said they were wrong to beat you, and you were also wrong in your conduct. He told me I should have followed the routine. He told me I should not have been rude. He told me I should learn to do the right thing at the right time. And that was it. He didn't go to report them. He didn't shout at anybody. He just corrected me and left. Let me be honest with you. I was angry with him for a long time. I watched other parents defend their children aggressively. And I kept asking myself, why didn't my father fight for me? It took me years to understand. Years until I grew up. Until life started teaching me responsibility. And then I realized that my dad wasn't trying to shame me. He was trying to shape me. He was protecting my future. There is a scripture that now makes so much sense to me. It's in Hebrews 12:11. No discipline seems pleasant until the time, but painful. Later on, it produces a harvest of righteousness and peace. And another one says, whom the Lord loves, he corrects. I wanted my father to fight my seniors. He chose to fight the part of me that could destroy my future. I wanted comfort, but he gave me character. And today I understand. Some parents protect you from pain, while some parent prepares you for life. Both are love, but they just look different. If my father had fought for me that day, I would have learned entitlement. But because he corrected me, I learned discipline. I learned responsibility. And now I'm grateful. So if you're watching this and you're angry at your parents for how they handle some things in your childhood, maybe one day you understand from a different angle. And if you're a parent watching this, May God give you wisdom to love your children, not only emotionally, but wisely.